We are out here again, this time for Thunderbolts, the MCU's new movie. I'm looking forward to it, actually. You know, Marvel's been on a bit of a downward spiral since Endgame. Has some good movies, you know. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was amazing. And there's a couple good movies here and there, a couple good things in the shows. But for the most part, it's not been too good. Marvel needs this year to be good. Captain America was just okay. Today we've got the Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four's coming later. That needs to be good, that needs to work. This one doesn't need to work for me, but I'm looking forward to it. Because I like the idea of Marvel's version of Suicide Squad. I like the idea of that. Marvel Suicide Squad, I can get on board with that. And on top of that, the villain is Sentry. Sentry's a big Marvel character, very powerful. And we're finally getting him on screen. And I've seen some previews of his full suit as well that they revealed now recently. I kind of wish they hid that, to be honest, but Marvel Sentry. They're doing Sentry, and it's Marvel's version of Suicide Squad. I like the idea of it, so I'm looking forward to it. So, on top of that, I've seen the reviews a couple of days ago, and it's actually got some good reviews from critics and audiences, so I always judge for myself anyway, but I was already looking forward to it even before I saw that. But I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it's good. Watching it in IMAX, it has 2 after credit scenes as well, so I'm excited. Hopefully it's good. Let's do this. Oh, they finally changed that poster from unicorn to dragon. Yeah, so that was pretty good. It was alright. I don't think it was a great movie by any means, but I liked it. I had a good time. I think it was just a decent movie the whole time. It was just is that food? No, it's not food. It was just an okay movie the whole time, basically. Like nothing was like, oh, this is incredible, this is amazing, I'm so hyped. The IMAX was good. Watched it in IMAX, of course. Acting was good. I have a bias towards Florence Pugh, and I think she was great again as Yelena. But yeah, it was just a halfway decent film the entire time. The level didn't drop or increase at any point. It was just okay throughout. That's all I can say. Like, I didn't think it was anywhere near bad. I didn't think it was great either. I think it was pretty good. But that was it. It was just pretty good the entire time. So yeah, if it was like a heart rate monitor, it would just be constant the entire 2 hours and 6 minutes of that film. But yeah, pretty good. I also liked, there's a new IMAX intro. So IMAX used to do like custom intros for different movies, like back in like early 2010s. Did one for Godzilla, did one for Fast and Furious 7, and a few others. They stopped doing them, and we just got the same IMAX intro all the time for like every IMAX movie. And it's just like, did they stop making an effort? There was a Fantastic Four custom IMAX intro, and it was really cool. Obviously, this is not Fantastic Four, it's Thunderbolts, but it was a cool intro. Also, a new Marvel intro, similar to the usual one, but it was more like, it was no live action scenes. It was all animated, like it was comic book pages animated into Marvel logo. I think it still looked pretty cool, but that was different. So yeah, it was a nice fresh start, it felt like. And yeah, the Thunderbolts, they are people that are loners that end up teaming up to fight a bigger threat, like Suicide Squad, and I think it worked really well. I really liked the Sentry character. I think it was pretty cool. The dark side of him, the Void, I think was pretty scary, pretty cool as well. And yeah, the movie was fine. You know, the movie was fine throughout. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think the level stayed constant throughout, and the level I think was pretty good. So yeah, that's what I will give it as a rating. Definitely not Marvel's best, but not Marvel's worst, and better than a lot of the things they put out after Endgame. So yeah, good stuff. I think the characters were fine as well. I like the characters. Oh yeah, I forgot to add, it was good to see a good turnout at a cinema for once, because when I go to watch movies, generally it's like, you know, most of the time it's like 5 to 10 people usually. If you're lucky, you get like 20 to 30. Some movies you do. But for the most part, you know, it's on average maybe about 15 people. So today there was like, I don't know, I wasn't counting, but the middle bit of the cinema there's quite a few people there. I was the only person on the aisle on the side. I'm just sitting there in my corner, but there was a nice little turnout right in the middle of the screen, and I thought that was awesome. So that was great. Another thing, in terms of like storyline, I looked at the trailers and I, like many people, had the question, someone that powerful, how are these Thunderbolts supposed to deal with this person? Like, how does that make any sense? They are nowhere near his power level. Even from the trailer, you can see, from the things he's doing in the trailer, the Thunderbolts just don't have that power, even collectively. And it's like, how do you deal with him? How are they supposed to stop him? Well, once you watch the first act of the movie, and you see some other bits of context, it makes sense. It starts to make sense how they can stop him and why they can stop him. So, yeah, that's all I could say, because I don't want to do any big spoilers or anything. But literally the first 20 minutes, first half an hour of the movie will tell you, kind of give you an idea of like, okay, so that's how. Yeah. So yeah, that is it from the vlog. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and goodbye. And I think it's cool if I do my after credits thoughts after the credits, even though there's no credits in these vlogs. The first after credits scene is just a comedic scene. The second scene is also mostly comedic, aside from the end. The very end is a teaser for something. Typical Marvel fashion. That's all I could say. All I could say is they were right. Were they necessary? Not necessarily. I guess most of the after credit scenes are not, to be fair, but it serves as a little teaser, and it kind of like maybe potentially gives you like a bit of a spoiler on like a future film in a way. That's all I could say. All I could say is I do like the teaser at the end. The comedic scenes are just okay, but I like the teaser at the end. Is it worth saying? I would say so, yes. I would say so, yes, but don't expect like this huge thing. You just expect a little tease with a lot of comedy. That's all I will say. Now it's goodbye.